Hey guys, I wanted to film this video. I'm going on a rant and then I'm going to talk about why my JoJo thing is shiny. So, it's not a rant, it's just kind of a thing about losing my crush. It's my second sad, point of the month. I get two, and I can't believe I went through them so fast, but it's okay. And I just need to talk about it in a sad way for a minute. So for those who don't, I'm going to explain a story. So, I feel like the universe is telling me that me and my crush aren't meant to be. The first sign was when we got separated for like a year plus 2 months or something. And it generally felt like a million years, but it wasn't. And it only felt like that to me. Then, but what happened was that I'm gonna kind of so that, but also, knowing that, last time I saw him, he told me he had a girlfriend. So, part of me, was everything I thought was real, was it not? Was it just him being nice, or just him wanting to be friends, or good friends? Was part of it, it's hard, and then now, I'm basically being separated again. And again, and it just keeps seeming and on top of it, the fourth thing, this is the most recent big thing with that, I almost every year we go to this Halloween event, and there's chances of me finding my crush there. This year we're not able to go, but that's okay because I am going to the squad tour that day. So part of me now that's it happened to me on the exact day of this, I'm is that just the universe's way of being stop. Stop it. Get over him. I'm obviously nothing changing really, but I did want to talk about this for a minute, which is that for those who don't know, when there was, I explained the story a couple of times, and I'm just going to quickly get into this, because I've been filming for over an hour, but there was a time when, and I knew I had to go back, and it's also gets into the point of at one point I thought music class was done, but it wasn't. They were on a break or something. And let me bring that up, so leading up to this, the year and 2 months, I would say somewhere around there, actually no, not at all. So the year and 2 months was bad, because back then I didn't know how to handle losing him. Back then I would have crying spells, and what happened was after I saw him the day before Valentine's Day 2019, and I explained that story many, many times, so I'm not going to explain it now. It stopped. It stopped for a while, and then it came back one day, and I knew it came back. So what happened was I had crying spells. So my mom would come downstairs and tell her to do a bunch of chores and start cleaning the house and stuff. And what would happen is then finally she would be like, okay, Lolly, take your laundry upstairs and put it away. So I would, and then I would break down upstairs. Like, I would just start crying. Like, I couldn't hold it in anymore. And all I could think about is how much I missed him. And it came back again, and I'm like, I can't live life like this. I can't wake up every day just to break down in the middle of the day, and no one asked questions about it. And I think a lot of people thought it was because my mom was always hard on me, and I think people also kind of started thinking I just didn't want to do housework or chores. But I think my dad kind of knew what was going on, because almost every day I would be like, can we go to music class this week? Can we go to music class this week? It was constant. And so I think my dad caught on to that. And my dad never asked questions. Like, he would, like, come upstairs, see what was going on, and leave. Because he knew that I needed to get it out. I needed to get it out on my own. I didn't need anything. All I needed was to just cry it out. And then I would do that for like 10-15 minutes. And then I'd be good to go. Like, obviously not great, but I would be a lot better and stuff. And then so what happened was at one point, and I went like, I need to go. So we had planned to take Bella to music class so she could like meet my crush and stuff, and like it would be fun. Well then, and I brought up the idea up to my parents, and they're like, well, if you go now, you don't go with Bella. So I FaceTimed Bella to get her opinion on it, and at this point, I'm like practically crying on FaceTime with Bella, like basically saying, and if you don't want me to go, I won't go, like freaking out, because like I felt two different ways. I felt like I had to go for my own good, but I also didn't want to take this away from Bella, if that made sense. And so finally what happened was Bella looked at me and she was like, why did you FaceTime me? And I'm like, because I wanted your opinion on it. She was like, why are you even bringing this up to me? And I'm like, what are you talking about? And she's like, you need to go. You need to go. We'll have plenty of fun memories and fun things. Go. And so I went in. I told my parents that we were going. Next day we went. And then he was out sick. And then, so things happened, and then we went with Bella, and then music class was on break, and I freaked out and like all of this, so Bella understood it. But now I know how to handle it a little bit better. And the reason that I just want to go on that little rant for some reason. But the reason that is in a bag. So my original plan was to take a Sharpie and my Avengers notebook for autographs of the tour, but I realized that has lined paper, so I'm taking my dad's sketchbook and I'm bringing tape, scissors, and bags in the car, and wipes. And I'm basically what's gonna happen, and what's going in with me is just the Sharpie and the sketch pad, so I can like collect my autographs and stuff. And then when we get in the car, I'm gonna carefully cut them out, out of the sketch pad, obviously. And I'm gonna put them in bags. And then I'm gonna fold since the bags are kind of big, and we can, the bags are double the size of, the bag can hold 2 of the pieces of sketch paper, but I'm only doing 1 per bag. And so I'm going to fold it in half that way, I'm going to seal it, fold it in half, so it's on the back and all you see is the autograph, like that. I'm going to put some tape on it so it stays that way. And then I'm going to take the wipes and I wipe them and stuff so they'll be shiny. And I have my crazy thing and it's okay.